Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Amma ba'd. The question is asking about the classification, authenticity of this hadith, and perhaps the meaning, but I think the meaning is clear anyway. It's been reported on the authority of Jabir radiallahu anhu ibn Abdullah that the Messenger of Allah has been reported to say, أحب الطعام إلى الله, the most beloved food to Allah, ما كثرت عليه الأيدي, that which most of the hands have access to, that most of the hands have a share in. Now this narration has been reported by At-Tabarani, Abu Ya'la and others, and it has been made Hasan by Shaykh al-Albani. In another place he actually made it Sahih, as you can probably see on the screen here. Many of the ulama, however, and preceding him in this is Hafiz al-Iraqi and others. Others from the ulama have said that the narration is weak because Ibn Jurayj is in the narration, the chain of narration, and there's another person called Abu Zubayr. And these people are known for their tadlis, and they have narrated in this hadith with an as well. Now tadlis is basically when you hide someone that you narrate from. So if you've got person A, B, C, you've got person A, person B, person C. Person C narrates from person A, hiding person B. This is a form of tadlis, and these two individuals, may Allah have mercy on them both, Ibn Jurayj and Abu Zubayr, have been accused of doing tadlis. Now, why do people do tadlis? It's not always for a sinister reason, inshallah. This is something that can be studied when you study sciences hadith. But because of the presence of these two people, and they make tadlis, also some of the ulama have said that this narration is weak due to the presence of an individual known as Abdul Majid ibn Abdul Aziz. Now, this person, he hasn't got many narrations, so he is not he is known, but what I'm trying to say is that he hasn't got many narrations which support him in what he is saying. So this comes as a hadith which is gharib with some of the ulama, meaning it's a hadith which has not really been heard of by the ulama of hadith, and this is one of the reasons also why as to it would be da'if. And like I have said, many of the ulama have said that the hadith is da'if, and included in that is Imam al-Dhahabi and al-Mundhiri and Haythami. But on the other side of that, you've got Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani rahimahullah, he said it's da'if as well. But on the other side of that, you've got Shaykh al-Albani who said it's sahih. Hafiz al-Iraqi, Suyuti said it's sahih also. So there is a genuine difference of it. What seems to be the case is that the argument for it not being sahih is stronger for me personally. However, even if the hadith is da'if, we have talked about this previously before, is that these kind of narrations can be used as fada'il. Now the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam has told us, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even tells us in the Quran, to share our food and to be forthcoming in that and being charitable in that. ويحبون ويطعمون الطعام على حب مسكين ويتيم وأسير إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله. In Surah Insan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that these people, they give food seeking the face of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even though they want it and they like it for themselves. لن تنالوا البر حتى تنفقوا مما تحبون. You will never attain a level of piety until you give from what that you like the most. And included in that is food and drink and clothing and things which are beloved to you. Now, the precedence has already been set. The Messenger of Allah said, أَتِمُ الطَّعَامِ تَدْخُلُ الْجَنَّةَ بِالسَّلَامِ. You would enter into Jannah with the salam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if you were to feed one another. So the precedence is already there from the Quran and the Sunnah. So narrations like this, even though they might be weak, can be used inshallah in fada'il. So in this hadith, the Messenger of Allah has been attributed to say that the most beloved food to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that which has the most hands in, most share in. Meaning, you invite one another and you don't eat by yourself, and you think about one another. And if you have been granted some food from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as provisions, you share it with your neighbor, you share it with those people who are close to you, or maybe not even close to you. But the point is that you are charitable with the provisions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves for you to spend from what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He grants us all tawfiq and success and the ability to act upon what we have heard. Wallahu a'lam wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina.